Abusuya hawe ne so aye gidigidi hawe ne so aye beja. NAPO enya me score ba bia wo bia wanya me score. Obeka ya abraye kwakoto about 2024 mu ho. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia eyi NAPO as an running mate no ne no ebo adwuma na NAPO eto da bia na adwuma eso ani na NAPO de onya hu mark say bia ensam a ongide se NAPO beka no be hu se da de number no de abewom say to eno na obi Amponsah host program ewo Buko Banku Boxing Arena oye episode na wato ne din don't forget NAPO na ensam a okafa NAPO na abusuya esewani na Blakk Rasta so ababekasa e de afa Kumasi mayor ho ninsem ye obeka ye se maamefo na omowo adum etonyema ewo ekwan ho na obabepam omo nyina yenkotie de obi Amponsah eka ye efa NAPO ho ye wi a ebe akotie Blakk Rasta ono so de oka ewo this side.
I can win 10 votes. NAPO will say something, 7 will clear. You guys saw it. You guys saw it. Don't put it on me. You guys saw what NAPO was doing. Look, me, I didn't know much about NAPO. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I did not know much about NAPO until like they put him in that vice presidential, because I knew him to be the minister for energy. I also knew him to be minister for education. I mean, he sacked Teacher Kojo, but that's not the point. What? You guys know what he did to Teacher Kojo, right? Yeah. So I knew him for that. And now he was a vice presidential candidate for MPP. Candidate for MPP. And because people knew NAPO's behavior, they told Otunfo to talk to NAPO. Remember, I've never seen a candidate that they will elect you or appoint you, but the chief will have to call you and advise you. Otunfo called NAPO and said, Mate Wonka. And go for Kikase Umwade. But me and Matiti war, call Nakoshe Menimonyam, Mabawumia Ninja, say where you. NAPO tells him, yo, Mate. You know that advice when somebody gives you, you have planned something in your head already. So like, yo, okay, next day, rally. NAPO NAPO went to insult Kwame Nkrumah. Our Kwame Nkrumah? Hey, white people in the house, do you know Kwame Nkrumah? Even white people know Kwame Nkrumah. NAPO went to attack Kwame Nkrumah. Ghanaians were like, our Nkrumah. Ghanaians were angry. But NAPO didn't give up. NAPO was like, oh, you haven't seen nothing yet? NAPO went to attack Atamils. He was referencing past presidents. And he was like, oh, JJ Rollins. And Bakuna were with your friends. Say, huh? NAPO Atamils. Akaboni Digre. But you've mentioned JJ Rollins. He's also dead. But we'll show JJ. So he just went for Atamils. It did not end there. NAPO finally decided to attack God. You remember? Because Mama was campaigning with 24-hour economy. NAPO was like, oh, bien, you are. Oh, 24 hours. Oh, you go for I was just imagining the confusion in heaven. Like, boss, hey, Gabriel, what's the boy in the camp? What was the matter? Tell me the truth. I don't come here now, Gabriel. Hey, Michael, hey, the man die. Me, tongue go. Hey! Yo, you thought NAPO would finish? No. NAPO said, I'm about to kill it. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. NAPO went for a campaign, held the politician's hand, MPP parliamentary candidate, held his hand, raised his hand, Mama nie. I said, John Mama nie. Lomoto nie. Even the MP was like, Mende. I said, hey, you're frozen. Me, I don't have a problem with I don't have a problem with him mentioning your mama. They mention my mama always. But the MPP candidate, his name was not Lomote. His name was Lamte. I'm sure anytime NAPO talks, Baumia is there like la. Kulafia Laila, Bismillah. I don't know query. Laila. 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 Hey, Napo. Napo did it. No, but for me, I feel like Napo helped us, release stress. And shout out to Napo. Let's give it up for him.
Abusia obi Amponsah ena obo history ewo ho no Napo history ena woja egu Harry ne so saa no Napo akasa ewo die esiye no ho na so obi ebo obi history dia ono nso obeye den obebo ne history na yenkotie die Napo responder wodi ama no yenkotie ewo this side eno so embra.
Talk about your name being out there. Does that mean?
I didn't say that. I'm pleased. I said that if somebody who's a comedian is using my name and is filling calls, I'm very, very happy. I thank him because he's putting my name in there out for free. Right. But I'll let my lawyers write to him so we share the proceeds, the revenue, because I want to employ.
So Abusia for utie de Napo kana utremu a se ono so ebo ne bi e de agisika. A comedy na oye no e sika na ono nso e de oje and at the same time nso osan so kwa e happy Napo but Napo se ono de or the lawyers for be qualify or kwakwaje kakra hye ho because sika no nyaaye no on fane de enye de eman na se won atamane de ase ne de na e asem a e ho abusia journalist no ekoso ebisa Napo about ne political career se ne obi ebo ne superman e wo ne political career ho de nti ojetumu se next 4 years obetumi contest TV so obetumi asan so akobi one Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ebe kobi mu anasede na Napo echire nsemu ewo desa intie de Napo ekaye.
Decided what next to do in your political career? There are rumors you could be running.
My interest now immediate is to get a united party for a flag bearer in 2024.
But are you thinking about 2028?
Me personally?
Yes.
No, I'm not running 2028.
But would you like to run as vice presidential candidate?
Abusia sene Napo kasa no yenti esimu ewo Ashanti region Kumasi mayor ebe kasaye se ma mefo no moto nyema ewo abontene de ono de because of sanitation no ehia ne ntino ono de obana se owo abontene se opanwo na se wa ankode a ebro ne de obegye ahye ohu ankasa ema edwadifo no kura de kasaye se asem na okaye no wanka niye se ne maami bi na oton nyema oho a anka onka se oba be hwe omu na Blakk Rasta ono nso akansama fa ho ono nso ebo superman ewo ye Kumasi mayor eka ne ho na busia superman no bume no ano den dentie de Blakk Rasta ono nso okay.
To be very honest with you, I like the radical nature of this guy. The only problem is that he has no common sense. That's all. I like his radical nature. His problem is that he has no common sense. So people like this, instead of insulting them, looking for their head, no, you don't do that. How did he come by these decisions? Does he have a certain board that he can sit with and jaw and look at some of these radical declarations? Or he is a one-man board, and whatever he dreams about in the night, he gets up without rallying around anybody. He implements that, like in the days of Nebuchadnezzar. I am a Kumasi boy. I know Kumasi very well, from Pankrono all the way to Asokwa. My brother, my sister, I know Kumasi like I know my palm. And I know what this man is talking about. People are behaving like stray animals at Kejetia. Look how they have developed the place, yet people are still inundating the place in so much chaos and illegality. The man is frustrated. There used to be a Kumasi mayor we all were afraid of when we were in school. Akwesi Agyeman. Nana Akwesi Agyeman. In fact, Zuba is also called Agyeman. Is he the new Akwesi Agyeman? We all feared Akwesi Agyeman. And anytime Akwesi Agyeman, the mayor of Kumasi, was said to be coming around, traders all of a sudden develop common sense and behave like human beings. But of course, those were in the days of the draconian laws. Today, my brother, my sister, you can't go out there whipping traders. This is not Guantanamo Bay. You can't do that. Much as I would have loved that it should happen, because as I said, there are some human beings who are only human beings in appearance. Their brains are the brains of pigs. These are the people who should be whipped night and day. But for the sake of democracy, anything that looks like a human being must also be protected under the umbrella of democracy. That is why I am saying that I love the radical nature of this guy. His problem is that he has no common sense. Why do you shoot and kill and slaughter stray animals? Is it their fault that they are on the street? Even if human beings that have brains and can think properly are on the streets like stray animals, my brother, my sister, why don't you slaughter them the same way we are going to slaughter the cows? They are committing the same offense. Why should you beat some and kill some? It doesn't make sense. Human beings who are supposed to have common sense are running around Kejetia, and these stray animals in the form of human beings, my brother, my sister, they say when you catch them, whip them and let them go. Yet the animals, they should kill them, shoot them, slaughter them, and feed them to Kumasi Central Prison prisoners. Why don't you slaughter the human beings too and feed them to the vultures of the air? That is where common sense comes in. My brother, my sister, much as it is frustrating, I'm going to give free counsel to the mayor. He's my friend. I love him. I'm going to shake hands with him. I would suggest that anytime you have some of these radical things to do, please sit down with a few people that you trust to have common sense. When you surround yourself with people with common sense, even if you don't have one, you are seen to be sensible. You can't kill and shoot animals around. That is against the rights of the animals. Or you don't know animals do have rights? In our country, animals have no rights. Anybody can pick up a stick and whip any animal at all. They don't care. They carry them in trucks, my brother, my sister, packed upon each other. My brother, they suffer so much trauma before they arrive at the slaughter points. They are slaughtered in most of the gory situations that we can't even mention, and served onto your table for you to eat. You know what you are eating? Poison. All these animals go through a lot of trauma. In Ghana, before they are slaughtered, they release a certain enzyme called bile, B-I-L-E. And that is the animal's revenge for the trauma you have made it go through before killing it. That's why Islam says feed it with a little bit of water, and then with a sharp knife, which you don't even wag in front of it, you slaughter it, aim for the jugular vein. These are all to protect you from the poisoning of the animal called the bile. Kumasi Mayor says, catch them, kill the animals, slaughter them, and let's feed them to the prisoners in Kumasi. There is going to be lawlessness. Anybody from Amakum, anybody from Akwetia Line, anybody from the Zongos can get up and catch anybody's cow, all in the name of this new directive. Or are you going to give them uniforms? Are you going to give them badges? Are they going to be walking around with guns and knives to slaughter? Jesus have mercy. What kind of draconian, colloquial interpretation of justice is this? Interesting. My brother, my sister, this notwithstanding, can I ask the question again? If human beings are straying on the streets of Kejetia and they are only supposed to be whipped, why not whip the animals too, but you kill them, slaughter them and feed them to prisoners? Please slaughter the human beings too and feed them to the Kumasi Center.